your attention, please, will be quiet down in the dining rooms. Thank you very much. We would like to welcome you to the 2025 Jazz at Joe's. Please welcome your wonderful co-chairs for the event. We have Melanie Dickinson, President and Publisher of South Florida Business Journal and Big Brothers Big Sisters Miami board member, and the wonderful Lisa Ross, President of RBB Communications and Alumni BBS board member. Please welcome to the stage.
All right, once again, welcome. Good afternoon, everyone. It is so great to see all of you here today because I think everyone knows this is one of my absolute favorite events of the year. I think we all know Jazz at Joe's has so much to offer, and Lisa and I are honored to co-chair this incredible event once again. We've been doing it for a few years now, and it truly is just inspiring to see so many familiar and new faces here with us today. And there's just something special, I would say, about coming together over great food. We know it is great food here, great music, and a great, great cause. And I want to just say thank you for being here, for showing up, and really for believing in the power of mentorship to change lives and help a brighter future for our youth, which is just so important these days.
Hi everyone, thank you Melanie, and I appreciate everybody being here today. And I hope you just sit back, relax, because you're going to hear me name a lot of people to thank. So it's going to take a minute.
I gave her that role.
Yes, thanks so much. And just have patience with me. I'm going to try my best to say everybody's name correctly, but you never know. So, the font is too small, Kyle. Okay. Before we dive into more conversation, and let's be honest, more stone crabs, I want to take a moment to recognize the incredible sponsors that make Jazz at Joe's possible each year. Your support doesn't just fund the luncheon, it fuels a movement. Every contribution helps Big Brothers Big Sisters continue the life-changing work of mentoring, connecting littles with bigs, and who show them what's possible in life. So, for the list, as I said, be patient with me. Our Ella Fitzgerald sponsors are CNW, Courier Network. Okay, but if we clap after everyone, it's going to take an hour. So, just go with it. We appreciate you all. JP Morgan Chase and Power Financial Credit Union. Our Miles Davis sponsors, Steel Resources, Amazon, Intel, and DOS Health. And all of our table sponsors, this is a list. Whew. Okay. Nikki Setner, Locust Architecture, McBride Family, Burger King, Miami Herald, Annette Falk, that's my maiden name, we might be related, Leah Tall, Northern Trust, Rick Arce, Alice Bravo, Kaufman Rawson, I've got a Kaufman Rawsoner at my table. Eisner Amper, Centennial Management, Baptist Health, David Evensky, Lourdes Tudela, TJ North, TJ Bank, Related Group, First Horizon, Gallagher Benefit Services, Amazon, one of my fave, RBB Communications, and South Florida Business Journal. Commissioner Mickey Steinberg, Ryder, FPL, Aon, Janie Montgomery Scott, H. Weiss, Holland and Knight, Wolf Law, Ceramica Vera, Jill Daly, and Jonathan Grisham. Whew. Okay, now we can talk. Thank you all. Thank you for showing up for Miami's youth, not just for your generosity, but with your hearts. And of course, one last thank you, and please a round of applause, to our event host, Joe Stonecrab. We really appreciate you supporting this event and the BBBS mission.
Yes, I'm going to say thank you again. You can see that those are the names of the best companies we have here in South Florida, and it's a testament to how much you all do for this community. We really do appreciate it. So now I'm going to say take a little time. We want you all to connect with your fellow guests today, learn a little bit more about the incredible work of Big Brothers Big Sisters, and of course, make sure you enjoy some stone crabs and my personal favorite, the key lime pie. Worth every calorie, right? So most importantly, we do invite you to be generous today, we hope. Your support does directly help create life-changing opportunities for our littles, and it just means so much. So everything you can give today would be always appreciated while you're enjoying that great meal. And we hope you leave today feeling very inspired.
And before we hand things over, a quick reminder that the raffle is officially live. You can purchase tickets right from your phone. The link was sent at check-in for all of you who didn't bypass check-in. The prizes are amazing. Trust me, you'll want in on these. Winners will be drawn at 1:30 p.m. You don't have to be present to win, so please go for it. And we promise if you're here, it'll be extra fun. Check the winner's board near the raffle table before you leave to see if your name is up in lights. And be sure to collect your items before heading out. So go ahead, be generous. It's just another meal out, or a pair of shoes, or a golf game. And secure a bunch of raffle tickets to support our bigs and littles. Walk away a winner. It's a win-win all around. Thank you so much.
All right, so when I said get connected with your table mats, I meant after we speak. Because we don't get to talk that much. So I'm just going to say this is the most important part, because it is my pleasure to introduce someone I've had the privilege of working with for many years, our fearless leader and someone who cares deeply about this mission every single day. Gail Nelson is not only the president and CEO of Big Brothers Big Sisters of Miami, he's the heart and soul behind the incredible impact that this organization continues to make every single day. We're working tirelessly, and I love to welcome him, and I want you all to please join me in welcoming my friend and our dedicated leader, Gail Nelson. Gail.
No, keep it playing, keep it playing. There it is, stop. Okay, that's it. There we go, that's it. What's going on, Miami? No, what's going on, Miami? Yeah, that's the energy that Big Brothers Big Sisters Miami brings. And I know Melanie and Lisa said you all get to know one another and all of that. You gotta be quiet while I'm talking. You all know, the waiters all know me. I go out places, they're like, that's the Joe's guy that keeps everybody quiet. So it's a good kind of quiet because we're talking about impact. And in the East Room, you guys are on your best behavior already. I love it. Guard rooms are locked in. There's speakers everywhere now. We had them install speakers everywhere so everybody can hear me. So guard room, make some noise back there. Guard room. You're not the guard room. You guys are made. Chill. East Room, make some noise. That's good. That's part 3. That's good. So that lets me know you can hear me as well. Maine, make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, what a beautiful day. What a beautiful cause with such beautiful people here. But I would be remiss if I did not say, for the record, our thoughts and prayers with our brothers and sisters in Jamaica at this time. Amen? Amen. Like you're going to take us to church. We are not tone deaf to what's taking place in our world today. So we certainly want to hope that they can weather the storm literally and take care of business as well and be safe. Shh. Keep it right there. I wasn't playing. So ladies and gentlemen, we want to first of all give a big round of applause for our co-chairs, Melanie Dickinson and Lisa Ross. Where'd they go? Come on back, ladies, because we got a little token of our appreciation. Thank you for your love, your support. Littles, come on down. Look at this, look at this. So everybody say, oh, if you know, you know. Oh my goodness, look at Evelyn. Ain't she a cutie? Look at this. And Mr. Smooth as well. I love it, I love it. Let's take a picture. Ladies and gentlemen, as we think about the efficacy of mentoring, our theme today is we all have a little in common. We all have a what in common? Yeah. You look around this room. We may look different, we may speak different languages, but we all got a little in common. As we think about who we are and what we do at Big Brothers Big Sisters Miami, founded in 1904 by a court clerk in New York City. 1958, we started serving Miami-Dade County. Listen, in 2028, do the math, we will serve this community for 70 years in 2028. And what we do, and I want to give a big shout out before we have a very heartfelt interview. I want to give a big shout out to board members, past and present. If you are here, you're a board member, past or present, please stand where you are so we can acknowledge you. Yes, Jeff Hicks, that means you. Yes, Larry O, my man, Alan, Casey, I see you. Thank you, Richard. Baldwin, there you go, I see you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And now I want to just introduce someone. He's a dear friend, but you see him on TV, and this is a role reversal today because he interviews people. He is a smooth, East Room. I'll call you by name. He interviews people. He is an incredible award-winning, 8-time Emmy award-winning journalist for Local 10 News. He's like on the news like every 2 minutes, I think. That's like 4, 5, 6, 10, and 11. Did I get that right? I did. 4, 5, 6, and 11. But most importantly, he's a big brother. He's a father. Beautiful, 3 beautiful kids. And I'm just thankful that he has taken time out to not only be a big brother, but to share his story as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Local 10, WPLG's own Local 10 News, Mr. Calvin. Calvin, go ahead and take a seat there, brother. I'll give you a microphone. You're very used to that.
Thank you, thank you.
Kyle, I'm gonna give you this, brother. I don't need this too. Thank you, sir. So, Calvin, you took time out today, and thank you for that.
I appreciate it.
Not only are we fraternity brothers, but we're just joined at the hip. Calvin, 8-time Emmy Award-winning journalist. You are busy, quite busy, but yet you still take time to you became a big brother. Why?
Well, first of all, this is my first time here. Brother, this is a lot going on. I just thought I was coming to eat stone crab.
I told him we're having lunch today.
I mean, my God, this is allowing me the band in the back, but look, I signed up in part because of an editorial that you wrote in the Miami Herald. And I remember reading it at home and thinking, can I do more? And it was in that moment that I decided to join Big Brothers Big Sisters. I didn't know who I was going to be matched up with, but for me, it's all about giving back, and that's how you make a connection to the community, because when we come on every day at 4, 5, 6, 9, and 11, it's all right. When we come on every day, we talk about what is not so good in the community, what has gone wrong for people in the community. We don't always talk about what has gone right for people in the community. And I think there's far more good that happens in South Florida than bad. So I think part of my connection to the community is making sure that I do something good. And so that was my way of having a connection, is to Big Brothers Big Sisters.
We certainly appreciate that. You can give it up. You can give it up. As long as you bring it back. Okay, give it up. Now bring it back. That's good. It's like a basketball joke. Give it up.
This is like a church, man.
Now bring it back. All right. No. Oh my God. So Calvin, in all seriousness, brother, you faced tragedy in your life. And I know how much your mom meant to you. And I know how much fatherhood means to you, brother. How's that shaped your life?
My God, everything I am and everything I hope to be, I owe to my mother. And she was my hero. She was someone, she didn't have a degree from a major university, but she didn't have a PhD in common sense. And so to maneuver 5 children and never have to do anything illegal to make sure that we had something to eat every day, speaks a lot to the kind of person she was. Her work ethic, she cleaned rooms and she cleaned homes. So one of the things that I love to do is I like to stay after work a little bit sometimes and talk with the custodians, because those people connected with my mom, so I want them to know that it doesn't matter how high people think I am, I still want them to know that they matter. And that's really what Big Brothers Big Sisters is about. I think is about making sure young people know that they matter.
And so many of our littles don't have, in many cases, that father figure. And fatherhood, in a word, means what to you?
Well, and I want to say too that my father meant a lot to me as
Yes,
well. Through no fault of his own, he went through a tragic situation and was never the same when I was around 10 years old. So, he missed a lot of my basketball games. I thought I was going to be an NBA player, but that's another story. So when I was playing in high school, he missed a lot of my games. He missed a lot of my football games and a lot of events. And I made a pledge to myself because I knew how that felt, as seeing everybody having their parents in the bleachers and not having mine in the bleachers. I said, look, when I get my own children, I know I am never going to allow them to feel what I felt. So that really shaped me as a father. So in answer to your question, fatherhood matters. And it goes back to what I said before. I think we all just want to matter. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter what your zip code is, because keep in mind, we don't get to choose what zip code we grow up in. And traveling to different places as a reporter as well, you get to see people living in conditions that we cannot even imagine. And they didn't choose to live there. They were born into that. So none of us got to choose, our parents, none of us got to choose where we grow up. So I think for me, just wanting to make a difference and wanting to let people know, just by showing up sometimes, you tell people that you matter.
You were matched to a young man named Shaq. Not Shaq, like Shaq.
I wish.
Speaking of basketball,
I
I want to manage
I
expectations.
wouldn't be sitting here right now. I'd be in a different zip code.
Stay with me, Calvin Hughes. But you were matched with a young man named Shaq. Tell us about that relationship, brother.
You know, Shaq lives in Miami Gardens. And it reminded me of an area that a lot of my friends grew up in, and I grew up in as well. And Shaq had this belief that he was going to go to the military like his family. And he wanted to be, and I remember him sitting in my living room and saying, look, I want to be Kevin Hart. And I said, you can do that. And I think sometimes it's only when someone invests in you and tells you that you can do that, you kind of feel like, you know what, maybe I can. This guy's on television too, he knows a thing or two. But I said, you cannot do it through the military first. I said, right now, if you join the military, you have no idea where you may end up, Venezuela. I mean, you may end up in some of you all got that, some of you did that. You may end up in some other place. And I told him, I said, look, let's go to college first. And then we talked about it. He didn't exactly agree with me at first, but I talked with his mom, and we were able to get him into Miami-Dade College. He didn't have the superior grades, but he had a high enough GPA to where he doesn't have to pay a dime to go to Miami-Dade.
That's all right. That's all right. So you know what? There's somebody pretty special that's here with us today.
Don't tell me, Shaq.
See, I told you we were just having lunch, and I told you we were going to have a little chat in front of a few friends. But ladies and gentlemen, I want you to meet a young man, the Shaq of Big Brothers Big Sisters Miami. Please welcome Shaquille Shaq Wright. Y'all keep clapping till they stop hugging. Shaq, how you doing, young man?
I'm doing well.
Well, tell us what life was like before Calvin.
Life was like before Calvin. I grew up without a father figure. I grew up without a father figure, right? I have a stepfather, but we didn't communicate as much, right? It was hard for me to express my feelings to him. But with Calvin coming in, I opened up. He allowed me to open up. I expressed how I felt with him. So yeah, I can say that. I can say that.
And so when you think about that father figure in your life, that having this new big brother, let's go a little deeper. What's that relationship like with that guy sitting next to you, Calvin?
Yeah.
Okay, at first, being with someone seasoned, right, as me being young, I'm more like
Little gray.
it's for a younger for the younger generation. We kind of like it's kind of like we kind of standoffish when somebody's trying to tell us right from wrong or whatnot. But more and more I started speaking to him. More and more I started opening up. So I can say our relationship has went from probably like I don't really want to be around this dude to now I appreciate him so much because again, if you would have never talked to me about because I was thinking about going to the military and following my family tradition, right, and going to military, I was going to go to the Marines because that's where my uncle, my older brother went, so I was going to go too. But he talked to me, and now I'm going to college for free. I'm doing what I got to do in life, and I feel
You're an actor.
I'm an actor.
On his way to being Kevin Hart.
Speaking of being an actor, you just got paid to be on the stage, and you were the lead, ladies and gentlemen. And so tell us about that.
Okay.
No problem, I will.
I was in the lead. I was a lead role. I was Fuquan Ross in Me and My Miami musical. This wasn't just acting. My character was an African American male, so it wasn't just acting. It was actually real struggles that I felt. It was actually real feelings there. I was stepping into a world where it felt like it was mine, not this character. That's why I could relate very well with this character. And then also, I will be very honest, right? So for a while, it's like I always, I'm be honest, like I always been like, I had low expectations for people. So I wasn't really like, okay, like I don't feel like nobody's gonna come, or it's like, okay, whatever.
I'm so glad you're saying this.
Right? So I had like low expectations for people, but when I looked into the crowd, right, I'm backstage, because there was a dance going on, I'm backstage, I'm opening up the curtain, I'm trying to see what it is, and I see Calvin in the crowd, and I'm like, okay. At first I was a little down, I'm like, I see, because everybody's saying, they families out there, I'm like, my family did come, but I see this day, everybody was talking about families bad, I'm just like, okay, whatever. And then I look over and I see him, and I'm like, oh yeah, I feel a little better now. Now we really want to be performing. So I felt better. I felt lighter performing. And it also reminds me that most people be like, oh, I'm gonna come and I'm gonna show up. But he reminded me that the real ones don't just say they do it. And he showed up. And that I appreciate that so much.
My pleasure. Does that make me hip that I'm a real one?
You're a real seasoned one.
I'm a real one. Yeah,
He's a
real
real
salt and pepper going on, but I'm a real one.
One last question, or really, I'm just gonna open the floor for you, Shaq. Just any closing comments about just you as a little brother with an incredible big brother like Calvin?
I can say Calvin changed my life. I can say now I'm the first person in my family to go to college. That's it. Never talked to me about it, I probably wouldn't be in the military, and I probably wouldn't have got that lead role that I have now, and I probably wouldn't have got multiple opportunities that's going on in life today. So I appreciate that very well, and I feel like every young man, father figure, don't have a father figure, I feel like that mentor is needed, and I have that person right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time. Big brother, big seasoned brother, Calvin Hughes and his little brother, Shaq. Speaking of bigs and littles, we got a few more bigs and littles with us today. Check, check, check. A few more bigs and littles with us today. Please welcome, we got big brother Steve, we got Ashley, we got Quan with us today. We got mom, dad, two moms, and little sister Evelyn. Y'all can make more noise than that. What you see behind me is Miami. We all have a little in common. Little sister Evelyn, how old are you, Evelyn? 7 years old, and she's on her way. The stage is not too big for Shaq. I had a beautiful conversation with mom and son, and mom, they trust us with their children. Steve gives us time as a big. Ladies and gentlemen, what Shaq talked about, Calvin was present for him. Our littles don't need to be fixed. And everything we do for our littles, hear me clearly, is free. We have a beautiful 46,000 square foot facility right on the gym. Raise your hand if you've driven by or seen our building. Raise your hand. Some of y'all need to get out more. For real. The kids say for real, for real. But ladies and gentlemen, we have a 46,000 square foot facility. Free of charge. East room, shh. I'm serious about this. We don't exist without your support. 1958, we started serving kids in Miami-Dade County. Last fiscal year, over 2,600 littles. How much is one worth? One friend, one father figure, one big sister. And so, ladies and gentlemen, as we think about the efficacy, the impact of mentoring, today you have an opportunity. And we're going to do something very special today. We call it our high five. Give somebody next to you a high five real quick and make sure you know how to do it. Some of y'all need to work on your rhythm. Somebody need to work on that rhythm. Okay, stop. Okay, that's enough. Some of y'all like missing. I mean, it's only one take. It's only one take. See, David's going to show how to do it, brother. Boom, just like that. That was totally unscripted, but I loved it. Every minute of it. They know I don't do scripts. But here's the thing, folks. And you will raise your hand. And what we're asking for today is we want you to give a little a high five. When we think about where we come from, what we want these kids to do, our mission is to ignite the power and promise of our youth. Our vision statement is we know that all children can achieve their full potential, regardless of where they come from, regardless of the language they speak. And we want you today to help ignite that. With a minimum donation, minimum of $500. Raise your hand. Staff will come to you. Staff will come to you. Raise your hand. Minimum donation of $500. You can add a zero to it. You can do multiples of 500. Minimum donation. Raise your hand. Staff will come to you, and a little's gonna give you a little bit. Go to them. Go to them. Keep those hands up until staff come to you. A minimum donation of $500 can help. I see you back there, table 9. Keep those hands up. Don't put your hand down until staff come to your table and note your donation. We want to do this today, Miami. One of the things we want. Thank you, Diana. Thank you, my dear. East room, keep your hands up. Somebody's coming to you. Guard room, if you can hear me. A minimum donation of $500. Staff will come to you. We want to serve more littles. We want to impact this community. At the end of the day, we can make a big difference together. Staff, keep moving. Keep your hands up. Thank you, Brother Ron. We got you in just a second, brother. As we think about the impact of mentoring. Yes, sir. You're good. A minimum donation of $500. You can, like I said, add a zero if you want to. We encourage that. Whatever you can do, we want you to do that today. We can make a big impact. We can't do without you, Miami. Thank you for those who are raising your hand. If you can hear my voice, whatever you can do, raise your hand. Staff will come to you, and we can make a big impact together. Give me a little light music, DJ. Give me something light underneath. Give me something light. Light and low. I love seeing these high fives. Thank you. Thank you. I got a hand up right over here. Vanessa Griffin. Oh, you got it. Staff, y'all need to move faster. Keep those hands up. There we go. Right there. It's Jazz and Joe's. I like that. I almost like to be a DJ in my high school yearbook. Can you tell? Thank you for helping us make a difference today. We cannot do it without you. I see Ryder in the house. Thank you, Ryder. We love the partnership. I see you, Amy. I'm calling it out. There we go. Keep those hands up until staff come and acknowledge you. We don't want to miss anybody. Just give these kids a high five. Make a big difference in life. Some of you are filling out pledge cards. We love that. We appreciate that. Do something I've never done before. I see how far this mic goes. With or without. Hello, my dear. Thank you, East Room. What's going on, East Room? Y'all good? Thank you for helping make a difference. Thank you for helping make a difference. We appreciate that. Hi, Evelyn. Stay with me, Evelyn. Stay with me. Thank you, brother. We appreciate what you all are doing right now. I got my bodyguard Evelyn with me right now. Yes. Thank you, brother. Good to see you, man. We appreciate you. Just raise your hand. Staff will come to you. Let's make a difference today. We need your help. Yes, indeed. Definitely give a high five. Thank you, Rick Rosen. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Worth, it's good to see you, brother. Before we wrap up, again, anything you can do is appreciated. Anything you can do is appreciated. We want to